Bub. Good girl. Good morning. As I promised, we are on the beach. I'm going to get to my mat and then you might get a little bit of a better view. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Righty. Oh. I am just pre-warning you, the tide is coming in, so at some point we might have to move. But that's all the fun of it, isn't it? I'm not playing with you today. Rhubarb's favourite place is the beach. And Rhubarb is a bit of a pain on the beach. So let's just see what happens, hey? I have got all my equipment with me. Ball, bands. I haven't got a spiky ball today, no. So let's just see how we get on. And if anything happens, I will restart the video. It shouldn't do, but let's just see. Right. Start lying down. Just gotta straighten you up. There you go. So lying down on your back. And breathing into your lower belly, nice deep breaths. Hopefully you can hear the sound of the water and the seagulls. Just take a moment of calm. So, checking in with how you feel, first of all. Ruth. And then, what are you going to do for yourself today? A friend's just gone past on their paddleboard. And they've gone round the headland and we've got some for them. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, full body stretch. Arms and legs reach away. And then knees into your chest, give them a hug. Good girl. Rhubarb, come here. You're okay. Good girl. And then we're coming up to seated. And you're going to use your inflatable ball and you're going to have it blown up fully. He's okay. Okay. So once the ball is full, I want you to pop it behind your lower back. And it's just there to support you, okay? For the moment, we're not going into full roll downs, okay? It is just a mini one. You could use a cushion instead. Yes, you can. Quite a big cushion. So first of all, you can have your knees bent. I want you to just make sure that you're sat right on top of your knobbly sit bones, so that your spine is super duper tall. Shoulders are soft. And we're going to do your pelvic tilts here today. So you tuck your bottom under, stick your bottom out. It's a tiny movement. You just tuck your bottom under, stick your bottom out. Tuck your bottom and releasing. No. Tuck your bottom, release. Tuck and release. So you'll notice that the top part of my spine isn't really moving. It is just that lower part. You can take these into circles with your pelvis. So if you're sat right on top of your sit bones, you go around the edges of your sit bones. Round and round. And then reverse back the other way. You're okay, Ruth. You're okay. Good girl. As I said, at the moment we're not going into the full roll down. We are just going into a little bit more movement through your spine. So either hands behind your thighs, or you could do hands out in front. Shoulders stay soft, chest stays open. We've worked with that loads recently. Tuck your bottom under, a little round through your back, and then grow tall. So it's like you're rolling onto the back of your pelvis. Can you see? You'll be able to see it really well because it's a silhouette today. How my back is really rounded here. My shoulders are almost still over my hips. And then rounding. A couple more of these. Rounding. Up. One last one. Rounding. And up. Take the ball out, pop it between your inner thighs, and lay back down. Stones. So toes are pointing forwards. We're going to do some squeezes. Again, you could do this with your cushion. You're not pushing from the outside of your legs, you're drawing in from the insides of your legs. So it's like you've got a magnet on the inside of each leg, and it draws in and release. No rhubarb. And release. Drawing in, releasing. Drawing in and releasing. No, don't eat stones. No. You're going to be banished from the beach next time. So what we're doing is getting your inner thighs warming worked up. It's also going to help to get your pelvic floor a little bit stronger. You're going to gently squeeze it in. Keep it a squeeze that you can hold it. And just roll your knees from side to side. It's not a big roll at all. Ow. Gently rolling side to side. And then back to the center. You can either stay with those, or you can bring your legs up into tabletop. So you're going to have to engage those lower abs. Feet can stay together, inner thighs draw in and release. Inner thighs draw in and release. Drawing in, releasing. Drawing in, releasing. Shoulders stay soft, neck stays soft. And then a gentle squeeze in, knees side to side again. Feel those lower abdominals working. And then back to the center. You can keep the ball between your knees, you can take it out, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to keep it here because otherwise it's going to roll into the ocean. And we're going to come into your ab pet 1. If you've got the ball in between your inner thighs, go for a little squeeze. So inner thighs draw in, tilt your pelvis towards you, and then start to peel up bone by bone. You will have so much more support than you normally do, peeling back, down, bone by bone. So remember, just to come as high as feels okay in your spine. You're not over doing it. Okay, 2 more. Just really tune in with this movement, bone by bone, because it is going to come in useful in a bit. Okay. Let your pelvis rest down. We are going to come back up to seated. I would have the ball behind you again. So you are really upright. That might mean that your knees are bent. I want your spine to be super duper straight. Ideally, feet are flexed, heel reaching away, toes drawing in. So your quads will be a little bit more active. You're going to tuck your bottom under. So you do your tilt, and then you start to roll back a bit more. Don't knock the camera over, rhubarb. And then draw in and grow tall again. So your spine grows, you tuck under, you round, and then draw in, grow up. Soft shoulders, rounding under. And then growing. If these feel okay, you can keep your shoulders soft, you can feel those lower abs working. You can take the ball out. I'm just going to place it between my legs because, well, we've already discussed it, floating away. And we're going to go again. So you round up. No, you don't. You draw up, tuck under. So it's that tilt of your pelvis. Draw in through your center as you start to peel down bone by bone. Don't come the whole way. Take a little breath in and then breathing out to come back up. And then again, breathe in here. Breathing out. Rounding. And down, little breath in. Breathing out, coming back up. Every time you come down, you can go a little bit further. A really, really good trick for this one is imagine you've got a piece of rope, and that piece of rope, you're like lowering yourself down it, and then you're pulling yourself back up it. Lowering down, and coming back up. If these feel okay, we are going to go the whole way down. So if you've got a ball underneath you, take it out. You might find coming down is quite easy. The coming up can be a little bit more of a challenge. So it means you can just roll onto your side to come up if you need to. Breathing, grow tall. Breathing out. Tucking under, peeling down bone by bone. Pause when you're down here. So lay flat, bring your arms back behind you. Take a little breath in. And then breathing out, strong through your center. Arms come up. You come to your shoulder blades. Take a breath in here. Breathing out, really strong through your center to peel you back up. And then again, breathe in here. Breathing out, tucking under, peeling down. Arms come back. So the coming up is dependent on so many things. If you are quite lordotic, so you've got quite a big arch in your lower back, it's like an extra step to go up. I would suggest having just a little cushion underneath your lower back. And it just gives you a little bit more support. Other things could be making sure that your shoulders are soft. Or come up, have your hands behind your thighs, which is a really good way to come into it, but try not to do that too much because you just get used to using your shoulders. I want those tummy muscles working. We're going to go for 3 more. And 2. Last one. And you're going to finish seated. Bend your knees, hang forwards. Little roll of your shoulders. And we're going to lie on your side. I think we're just going to stick with the ball today. Yeah, let's just stick with the ball because it's going to roll away otherwise. And there is so much we can do with it. So, ball between your inner thighs, if it's not there already. Knees are bent. So feet are stacked, knees bent. Coming back to those inner thigh squeezes. So a little squeeze and release. A little squeeze and release. Squeezing, releasing. Squeezing, releasing. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. And then I want you to float your feet up. Same movement here, inner thighs draw in, release. Inner thighs draw in, release. Drawing in, releasing. And then from here, squeeze the ball, flex your top foot, lift your foot, tap your toes. Lift your foot, tap your toes. Lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Shake that leg out. We are going to roll straight onto the other side to do these. I bet you this is the time that a wave will come in and get my head. Oh, hi. You've just been in it. What have you done to your paw? So, ball between your inner thighs. Knees bent. Oh, I got a wet mat now. Head down. Gently squeezing, releasing. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Couple more. And then you're going to float your feet up. Little squeeze here. Release. Squeeze, release. little squeeze, releasing, squeezing, releasing. Couple more of these. And then holding a little squeeze, flex your foot, heel up, heel down, heel up, heel down, up, down, down. Couple more. And then release your legs. Shake that top leg out. We're going to come onto your front. And I am very quickly gonna just move my mat up the beach. So come onto your front, and I want you to just roll your hips from side to side. Let your pelvis release. Let me turn you round. Let's just go up a little bit more. You might see me better here as well. Okay. So, I should stay dry now. This is fun. Let's see if the ball wants to do that. Just get hands underneath your forehead. Get your shoulders moving. So shoulders to your ears and down your back. Just gliding up and down with your shoulders. And then some circles with your shoulders. If that is too much for your brain, think about doing circles with your elbows. And then reverse them the other way. From here, we're going to use the ball again. You're going to have your arms out in front of you. So I would, if you have a cushion, have it underneath your forehead, not underneath your whole face. And your hands are on top of the ball. You just wiggle down. The reflection of the sun, I can't actually see what's going on my screen, but I presume you can see me. So hands are resting on the ball. And it's your shoulders that move to move the ball in and out. So your shoulders come up to your ears, the ball slightly rolls away, your shoulders then draw down your back, your elbows stay straight to come down. I'm going to say that again with my head up. So it's your shoulder blades that move the ball. Your shoulders come up to your ears, the ball slightly rolls away. Your shoulders draw down your back, the ball draws in, but keep your elbows straight. Shoulders to your ears, and then back down. You might find that naturally your head just floats up. Go for it. But keep strong through your center. Keep your eye gaze looking straight down at the mat. My toes just got wet. Oh no, go away, Tide. Couple more of these. Okay, we can make this a little bit stronger. So if you start with the ball underneath your forearms, your shoulders draw back. You really have to use your tummy muscles, squeeze your bum cheeks together. you can start to peel up. Make it small, you can add to it. So it's my shoulders drawing down, my elbows stay straight to peel up. And gently coming back down. And up. Down. Two more. Last one. And then bring it into a child's pose. Just wiggle up my mat a bit. Either a child's pose or onto your back and knees into your chest, whichever you'd rather. And then today we're going to finish slightly differently. We're going to finish with a meditation, but not a meditation to send you to sleep. We're going to finish with a meditation to just give you a little bit of peace, clarity, calm, whatever you want to call it, to start your day. Lie however you like, or sit. And just start by focusing on your breath first of all. So your breath is coming right down into your lower belly. And so it's 25 past 7. 27 past 7. Right at the start of the day, you have got a whole day ahead of you to make it exactly how you want. I want you to imagine that you're lying in bed tonight. So whatever time you get into bed, you can imagine yourself getting in if you need to. And you're looking back at today. Looking back at how today has gone for you. And it's gone really well. We don't know what is going to happen today, but whatever happens, you're going to be able to deal with it. Because if you look back in life, you have dealt with absolutely everything that has come your way. So you see yourself at points today, or maybe the whole day, smiling. You see yourself at points today where you feel relaxed. You see yourself at points today that you can let things be. And however hard it might feel, you are grateful for whatever comes your way. just notice that there's a little bit of light in anything that happens. And then imagine yourself back in bed tonight and you have a huge smile on your face. And then either knees into your chest or a full body stretch. Let everything release. What a start to the Thursday. If you haven't got sunshine, I am sharing so much sunshine with you. If you're not near water, you can listen back to this, the sound of the waves, whenever you need to. I will see you all tomorrow. Who knows where we'll be tomorrow, hey? I'm just going to give you a quick little view. Here is the beach. I don't think there is anything wrong with enjoying your second lockdown birthday. And then it's not, well, it is pretty going this way. Oh, that's a crazy dog. Right, you lovely bunch. Don't get up to too much mischief, but have a fun day. Lots of love.